Absolutely devastating images are continuing to come in from the Himalayas near Nepal's border with Tibet after terrifying flash floods hit the region in the morning of Wednesday, the 26th of August 2026. Information is still a bit unclear about the causes of the disaster, and it is changing constantly, so some facts and figures might be outdated by the time you see this. Initially, it was believed that an earthquake had triggered the collapse of a glacier, which then created the avalanche that followed, but additional analysis suggests that there actually was no earthquake. Instead, the seismic energy registered, which equated to 4.4 on the Richter scale, seems to have come from the enormous landslide itself. What caused it then? Well, it looks like at some point the lower part of a glacier had broken off, causing ice and debris to start blocking the Botikoshi River. Now, that blockage then stopped the water that was still coming from upstream and started creating kind of a lake, since the terrain allowed the water to accumulate. This was obviously not a stable construction, so the makeshift dam soon burst violently, triggering a flood which then spread out in multiple directions. Again, as we record this, that exact mechanism of the disaster is still being studied, and I'm sure it will be updated with more details later, but in any case, the accumulated water, ice and debris then went on to hit multiple river systems further downstream. And tragically, the people in its path had little to no warning about what was about to hit them. Now, flood warnings were issued by the local authorities, but CCTV footage from multiple locations, including the port of Gairong, shows avalanches of water and debris still hitting everything and everyone in its wake. Tragically, Nepal is no stranger to flash floods. 2 times in 2025, first in May and then again in July, the country suffered similar events, caused partially by the collapse of a glacial lake, and in the case of the second one, also due to a heavy monsoon season. But neither of those events compares with the pure ferocity of this terrifying flash flood. Those 2 events in 2025 resulted in a total of 8 fatalities and the displacement of dozens of people, but as we record this, Nepal's police is reporting at least 157 deaths from this disaster, and over 800 people, locals and tourists, are still missing. Multiple countries are already sending all of the assistance that they can, but it is still too early to know just how much help Nepal and Tibet will need. Now, my team and I here on Black Box will continue to monitor this and come with updates if anything radically changes, but if you want to see what triggered a similar event in Italy back in the day, well then check out this long-form video that we created about that event.